Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tawana, and I'm actually contemplating making this video, but as I searched on YouTube, I noticed that there is certainly a need for a video that gives some explanation to mystery shopping. Every year I try to add one more stream of revenue to my life. I'm all about living debt free, and so about 3 years ago, in fact in 2016, the revenue stream that I was going to search out that year was going to be mystery shopping. And so I looked far and wide. I looked all over YouTube, and I just couldn't get a grasp. I follow, or I actually subscribe to a YouTuber. Shout out to Monique Gwen. She was one of the first YouTubers that I saw that actually talked about mystery shopping. But anyway, I've tried this thing years ago, 10, 12 years ago. And it just didn't seem like it would work for me. But I was willing to give it another shot. And guys, I think I mastered it. So I'm going to give you some insights on mystery shopping and how you can save some money in 2020. It's a new year. It's a new month. It's a new decade. And it's time for us to free up some time, some money, and live our best lives. And we can do these things just by picking up side jobs that you can do in the comfort of your home. So stay tuned. I'll tell you about that in just a little. All right, guys, I'm back. As promised, I told you that I was going to tell you more about mystery shopping. So I decided it's a rainy day. I have time. I usually don't ever have time to do things like this. So I'm going to go for it. Now, let me be clear about this. I'm speaking to not only a business owner. I'm speaking to just a woman at home that just wants to make a few extra dollars. I'm speaking to a stay-at-home mom. I'm speaking to single mothers that you may have a full-time job, but you just kind of want some extra income. I'm speaking to those type people. So if you think this is a get-rich-quick scheme, I'll advise you to go ahead and click off my channel right now. I'm talking to those people that just kind of want to start off making an extra. It may not seem like a lot to you, but maybe an extra $100 or $500 a month. So those are who I'm talking to. Now, if you don't want to put in the work, then this is not for you. If you think that you're just going to sign on to something, click on something, and you're automatically going to make money, it doesn't work like that. I guess the easiest way to explain that to you is that your job doesn't do that. If you work for someone full-time right now, and you're working, busting your tail, working 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week, and you're still not happy, what makes you think if you had the pleasure of working at home like I do, that it's going to be easy? Don't work like that. But anyway, it does work. Okay, so I'll tell you about one of my first experiences. So again, shout out to Monique Gunn. My name is Tawana, by the way, and I'm with Tawana's Talking Tips. You can find me on Instagram at Tawana's Notary Biz, and I'll link all that stuff in the description box in the video. But anyway, I was just inspired. Like I said, I always try to add a new stream of income to my life. And in 2016, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to do this mystery shopping thing. So upon listening to Monique, I don't even think she mentioned the company's name, but doing a little bit of more research, I decided I was going to try this one company. So I went on to their website and I signed up. And honestly, you guys, when I started looking in my radius, so you have to put in your zip code, mileage, and things like that so that they can match you up with, you know, the best jobs that are in your area. I don't know where you live, but I live in a small town. I live in Northeast Alabama. So I don't have access to a lot of things that you guys probably will have access to. So I know if I can pull this off, you don't have an excuse. So anyway, I go on and I sign up. And I immediately get an email back that tells me that they have accepted my credentials, which means they're going to check your background. They're going to ask you for your social security number. This is a real job. So if you don't feel like something like this is something that you want to do, or you feel like this is not legit and I don't want to give them these things, again, this is just not for you. But anyway, I researched these companies. I realized they had LLCs. I did rip-off reports on these companies, and I got good reviews. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. So I go to searching, and I searched within 50 miles of where I was. And I was blown away at the jobs just in a small area. So the first one that I did was a Sonic. So if you have a Sonic in your area, the way you look at Sonic to go and get lunch, or you want a milkshake, or if you're like me, you love crushed ice, or you want dinner, then that's great. But I look at it for all those things that I just said, and I also look at it as a job. because not only do I enjoy the things that they serve, milkshakes, crushed ice, my favorite burgers, but I get paid every time I go. So anyway, I go on, and the company that I started working with, they only pay once every 30 days. And the payment comes out on the 15th of the month. So in the beginning, I thought, you know what? Let me try to do 1 or 2 of these just to see if this will pay out. And then if it works for me, then I'll go further. So, you know, as days went on, I just kind of got intrigued by it. So I would continue to go back on the message boards. And then that's when I realized, like, they would have like AT&T on me. Like, they would have all kinds of opportunities. And some of them were outside of my area. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to knock all these down around me just to see what's going to happen. And I did it in this exact same month, the month of January in 2016. Now, my payment for that month, keep in mind, I only challenged myself to make an extra $100 a month. My first check from this company was $172.10. I was blown away. So at this point, I'm hooked. So not only did I continue to work for this company, I started searching out more companies. But let me go back. Let me go back for just a second. During that month, I did about 5 to 7 Sonics in my area. Some of them I did twice. But I did just about every one of them in my radius or in my area. Guys, do you not know that this company certified me as a Sonic, basically their Sonic expert? How did I get that? I have no idea. I'll tell you more about what that means later. But they also started to share my information with other mystery shopping companies. And so that's where we sit today. But anyway, my whole point in telling you about mystery shopping is that it is for real. I'm sorry, I have no idea what happened to my video. But anyway, last thing I told you was that like this mystery shopping thing, it definitely is real. Now, I didn't go into detail about me. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. I own my own business. But before I owned my own business, I had great jobs. I've worked in radio. I worked in television. I worked for the Chamber of Commerce. And the reason that I tell you that I've worked in these type industries is because I can tell you that I had a lot of fun. I made great money. So those were not my reasonings for mystery shopping. My reasons for doing it is because I, at that point, was tired of trading, you know, my time for money. And so I enjoyed what I did. But, you know, at some point, working 40 to 60 to 70 hours a week, it was just a lot. I was a single parent. So that is the reason why I decided to seek out, you know, these sort of things. And so in the beginning, I had no clue of how the things went. I had no idea that these things were real, but I can tell you in 2020, not only did I find the first business to work for, or the first mystery shop or the company to work for, at this point in 2020, I've worked for numerous companies. And let me tell you how I made it work for me. In my own business, I'm a mobile notary. So I own Towanas Mobile Notary and Business Services. So I would have to go around to notarize people's papers. I'd have to go to the hospital. I'd have to go to all sorts of places, meet people on the side of the road. And so sometimes these people or these places that I would have to visit will be outside of my radius of where I live at. And so I decided that I was going to blend in mystery shopping into my mobile notary business. So when, you know, the mobile notary business got slow, I still had to keep on pace. I still had to figure out how I would make revenue. And so when I had to go to these places that were outside of my radius, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this video up. I don't know if my system is just acting crazy on me because I'm giving you guys so much valuable information. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and round this thing up. Anywho, in short, this does work. Anyone can do mystery shopping. If you're over the age of 18, they look for all types of people. They look for all kind of cultures. They look for all kind of race. They look for all type of situations. There are companies out there. There are Fortune 500 companies out there that need people just like you to go in and pose as a typical shopper so that they, you know, get, you know, the experience from just a regular, you know, customer. And they pay for these type experiences because it saves them money. It gives them an inside view of what's going on in their company. And it lets them know the sort of things that they should be working on you always want to get better at something that you do. And so if you are like me and you're looking to make some extra revenue wherever you know your own situation, if you're looking to do something like that, then, I don't want you to have to go through what I went through. As I stated previously in the video, life is not free. If you think that, somebody's just going to tell you how they did something or how they started something for free, you're sadly mistaken. KFC would never give you their recipe. Popeyes would never give you the recipe to their chicken. That's their secret. But for me, I'm not going to hold it as a secret to you, but I will tell you I won't share this information for free. But if you're interested in doing something like this, email me. I'm mobilenotaryal@gmail.com. Again, I'll link all this stuff in the description box. I think I mentioned the girl's name wrong earlier. Her name is Monique Gwen. She's also on YouTube. You need to subscribe to her channel. She's awesome. She's actually the one that I actually looked at. She is the one that actually got me interested in doing this sort of thing. She's absolutely awesome. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, definitely share it with your friends. I don't go live on Facebook or anything like that. So this video is not available on Instagram. I may put up a link there, but I don't go live there. So anyway, if you think somebody in your family, a friend, or a coworker could, benefit from something like this, definitely share my video and like my post on Facebook. If you find me there, definitely follow me on Instagram. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Tawana Waller. I'm the owner of Towanas Mobile Notary and Business Services. I hope this video helped. I hope you have a fabulous 2020, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Have a great day.